Hello, hello, my green skins. And so we're going to talk about Batman Cape Crusader in its entirety. Is it worth your time? Now, I'm coming at this at a pure and utterly pure entertainment thing. Put everything else aside because, like, if you want the hard brass tacks, is this thing DEI? Is this thing this? Is it going to ruin Batman? Okay, go. There are other YouTubers that are going to hit off all those touching notes. There are guys who are going to do it. There are guys who are going to rip it and tear it a new asshole. I like to come at this stuff and just say, okay, is this going to be at least fun to watch? If I've never seen a Batman animated show, is this going to be fun to watch? And that's where I'm trying to come at this from. And no, I can't deny there's stuff in here that's going to raise an eyebrow, especially if you're looking for it. And I think a lot of people are looking for it because a lot of people are tired of that crap. Is it entertaining though? Like I've said in the other episodes, there's some interesting ideas that are good. I'm not liking everything about this. Like it has like a double ring to it. And again, I do think it's a lot of wasted potential. Like I said in my very first episode when I watched the female penguin. You know, that character in itself drives me nuts. Because she's not a good character, poorly made, and then she violently murders her own son and tries to kill her other son. This shit should be understandable of what's going on. Like that's a bad character, and she's poorly done. And I don't know why. Like I said, I made the joke that I felt like they had JJ a part of this. And JJ's like, okay, guys, we got to do this, and then it was like keys, and they threw it out the window, just because otherwise it was pretty good. The blockiness of some of the characters, yeah, I they don't look that good. Um, these are interesting takes on characters. They're not great. Gentleman Ghost robbing from the kind of the reverse robbing from the poor to give to the rich, I think is kind of funny. I like the Constantine reference with Papa Midnight. That's kind of fun. This it's okay. Like I think some people are going to come at this from that mentality of, oh my gosh, they did this and this and this and this, and they're gonna really rip into it. And I don't think you're gonna get. I think you're gonna get a lot of spin. Like they're gonna let it rip with their Beyblades, and they're gonna bounce around on the on the already very greasy frickin' pie plate, or whatever the hell that thing was. That's kind of how I feel. Like they've already got the spin going. I'm I didn't hate it. Didn't. It's not the worst Batman series. I still think it's the CG Batman is the worst. And the only reason I think the CG Batman is the worst is because they didn't finish it. And it was like I don't know what was going on with that one. And that one left a bad taste in my mouth because it was like it was on late at night. Could barely watch it when I saw it, and then it kind of like I just never saw it, and so it was one of those things where by the time I did sit down and watch it was meh. Young Justice was another one where I was like, I really want to watch this show, and they're giving me bits and pieces of this season. I want to watch this show. Let me fucking watch this show. And it wasn't until I actually was able to sit down and watch it that I was like, well, there's so much we missed. It's like they had ideas and they really didn't get to do them all, and that's actually what actually happened. So there's that. So, is it worth your time? If you're willing to look past this stuff and just sit down and want to watch something, yeah, you'll get enough attitude. You'll get enough out of it to have some fun, but it's still, it's not the best Batman. We're not talking about the remaster of like the best Batman series. At best, it's very weak. Batman really doesn't do much in this series that isn't punching and kicking and beating the crap out of the police. I think he beats the crap out of the police more. And the corruption in the police force is done by a lot of people. And, like, that seems to be the thing. Like, two of the biggest villains is, the Black Man, Flash, or I can't remember what it was, and Bullock. And to see those guys do that. Now, I know they've done stuff with Bullock before. That's pretty bad. My favorite was, like, Batman 89. They blew him away within the first 5 seconds. It's okay. Not great. And you can have some fun if you can look past that stuff. But no, there are going to be people that spin this pretty heavy. And from a purely entertainment, I don't think there's going to be anything bad. It's up to you if you want to make the decision. I'm kind of trying not to throw stuff away instantly just because, the P's and Q's. Because I want to enjoy something, regardless. Something new, something fun. I want to have a little fun. And I think this show has that little fun. Is it... I'm going to list it off as number, 5 out of that series, out of the Batman stuff. I honestly think it would be the bottom of the barrel if I had been able to watch the CG Batman. So this would be on the bottom floor. Because it's Batman Original, Beyond, Brave and the Bold, and then it was the Batman. And then it would be the 3D Batman. Now that this is out, it's kind of took in the 3D Batman spot. And then Little Batman being the worst. That was fucking awful. That was so bad. Alright. I'd like to thank everybody that listened. I hope you enjoy this. And like, sub, and subscribe. And we'll see you next time on Orc Warchief Reviews. See ya.